and welcome to TWF Dynamite or Mike. I, Michael Cole, with Daniel Bryan and with Taz. And today on Dynamite or Mike, we're going to see Father Yule here today on Dynamite or Mike, since we're going into the 12th month now and we're going into Yule time. But I do not want to forget about the other holy days that happen in the 12th month as well, like the gathering of lights for the Jewish folk, or the gathering of followership for the non-Christian and black folk out there, and Yule for us Christian and folk, or whatever. Yeah, it'll be good, Daniel Bryan says, to see Father Yule here today on Dynamite or Mite. We've been seeing him all over the TWF from the 11th month going into the 12th month. And here he goes now. Ho, ho, ho. Happy Yule. It is I, Father Yule. Santa Claus. Whatever you want to call me. You know, whatever name you want to, come up with, to call me by. And I know the final destination or final revolution or whatever the last stop or whatever the show is. TNA already did it. It was on the 5th. We missed it. But the TWF will do their take on it, and that will be on Yule Day. That will be on Yule Day. So look forward to that. Also, at this time, I also want to know that I have to oversee, Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes get their lawful deal signed, written up for their for their TWF for their TWF heavyweight winnings match. Well, I could tell you something right now, Taz said. Tell me, why would Theodore Long, the main wicker of the TWF, why would he even want to have Santa Claus handle his own business? Well, I guess because he thought Santa Claus could handle it. Daniel Bryan says, if you can't trust Santa Claus to handle your business, then tell me, who can you trust then? Daniel Bryan says, well, he does have a grounds. Yes, he does have a grounds he does have the grounds for saying that, Michael Cole says. And if you can't trust Santa Claus, then who can you not trust to handle business? Well, here comes Cody Rhodes now, coming in the ring now, Michael Cole says, to get his lawful sheet deal. His deal written. Here comes Drew McIntyre. I'm going to tell you right now, Daniel Bryan says, the way that it always looks like, the neither man likes each other that much, And we all know that Drew McIntyre wants to become a 3-time TWF heavyweight fighter. Well, we do know that, Cody. We do know that will happen, Daniel Bryan says, but will Cody Rhodes keep it? I don't know, Taz says. Drew McIntyre's already beat Jack Sparrow 2 times, and Cody Rhodes kind of had, smooth matches against Harry Potter and Wonder Woman, but I do not think Drew McIntyre will be the same. First off, Drew McIntyre says, I don't know why Father Yule is even overseeing this. 2, you know that I'm going to Claymore kick your head off your shoulders, Cody Rhodes. You know I'll become a 3-time TWF heavyweight fighter. Well, I do know that, Cody Rhodes says, but how do you know that? Tell me. How do you know all that's going to happen? Do you have the foresight? Are you all knowing? Are you all seeing? Because I can tell you right now the answer to those two things is no. You're not all knowing, you're not all seeing. But you got this idea, you got this thought in your head, forgive me. You got this thought in your head that it's going to be smooth for you. That you're going to walk in and just walk right out as the TWF heavyweight fighter. You somehow gotten it into your head of yours that the matches that I had with Harry Potter and Wonder Woman were smooth. Well, let me tell you something. They were not smooth. These matches that I had with the match I had with Harry Potter, or the match that I had with Wonder Woman. Not smooth at all. And you know what, Drew McIntyre? There was a time, need be a long time ago, I don't know, could have been from, 2020 to 2021 while, I guess, when you did and said things that, yes, other folks could onlook you for. But sadly, it doesn't look like that Drew McIntyre died. And now, the Drew McIntyre that we have is the one that goes around bitching and ranting about the unfairness of life, guilt and shames everyone else for why he didn't win the match he should have won, or he didn't win the straps that he should have won, or whatever. The one that likes to go around and makes things own, brings other folks' kin and friends into it. And I don't know what that's all about. But I'm here to tell you, that mindset of yours, that stand of yours, isn't going to get the work done. Mindset, stand. I have been bloody screwed by everyone, not only in the TWF, but in WWE as well. So, that mindset, that stand you speak of, that's going to help me Claymore kick your head off your shoulders. And it will help me become the 3-time TWF heavyweight fighter. And then I'll have that strap around myself come the 25th. And that will be a Yule gift that Father Yule over here, because that's what we call him in the 4-1 Kingdom and other lands, didn't give me. Alright. That's enough of that. Time for you to both write your names down on your sheet. If you had any lawyers, free or not, look over the work. And hopefully they talked with you about the work before you, and hopefully you read everything before you write the work too. We will do that. Don't worry about me, Father Yule. I already looked at it. And Cody already looked at it. And Drew McIntyre, or Drew Galloway, or whatever you want to call him, because he's the same one. At the end of the day, it doesn't care if it's the doll we got from Walmart or the doll that we got from Ollie's. Doesn't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be the TWF heavyweight fighter. I could say the same about you. Because it doesn't care if it's the Cody Rhodes doll we got from the Vinlander thrift middle that someone put red over half their leer. Or the doll that we bought from Ollie's 2 months ago? I'm going to be, beating you. Alright, Santa Claus says. We now have the match for Final Revolution, or whatever the English word for that will have to be, between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for the TWF heavyweight winnings. However, now, we must now take the time to think about, now, that's my work's been done. No, that's where your work just gets started, Father Yule. Because you made it where I had to win a match against Jack Sparrow so I could have the right to fight Cody Rhodes. And now you, son of a bitch, didn't want to give me the TWF heavyweight winnings. So why don't I hit you in the belly so you can roll over, and see if your belly truly is full of jam. Let's see if... No! You're not going to be hitting Father Yule. How dare you hit Father Yule? You're already on the bad list. You're on my shit list. Drew McIntyre, I forgive you for what you said and what you do. And I hope that one day you can overcome this anger, this wrath that's in your heart. Have a happy Yule. Well, what's that all about, Taz says. Father Yule forgiving Drew McIntyre for what he said and what he did. Oh, great. Now Father Yule wants to start... Oh, great. Now Father Yule's going to shift the other cheek or whatever they like to say, Taz says. Well, Michael Cole says, Father Yule did do the right thing by forgiving Drew McIntyre for what he said and what he did, like Jesus himself did when he was alive. But we want to know, will Drew McIntyre become the TWF heavyweight fighter, on Yule Day? Will he become the three-time TWF heavyweight fighter? And guess what, Daniel Bryan said? Jesus himself will be here. He'll be the greeter on this show, like he always is when we do our show on the 25th, Yule Day. But yeah, will Drew McIntyre beat Cody Rhodes? I believe Cody Rhodes will beat Drew McIntyre. And Taz says, I believe that we will see a new TWF heavyweight fighter. And that new TWF heavyweight fighter will be Drew McIntyre. And either he'll be wearing, doesn't care what strap he's got, he'll be wearing. Cody Rhodes will be the loser. Well, all right, we're going to take it away now to Mike Today, Michael Cole says. All right, thank you, Michael Cole. I'm going to be talking with Cody Rhodes here today on Dynamite for Mike. Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! What is it with dolls that don't know how to stand up? All right, Cody Rhodes. We just saw you out there right off your lawful deal with Father Yule, so your match with Drew McIntyre is lawfully standing now. Coming on later on this month, you'll put the TWF heavyweight winnings on stake against Drew McIntyre. Well, Mike, today, the way things are, I truly think that I will. I don't know if I will be still the TWF heavyweight fighter coming in this month. I can only hope. I don't have the foresight. I'm not all-knowing. I'm not all-seeing, so I can't tell you how things will go. Drew McIntyre seems to believe that he believes in his mind, his insight. He believes that he will be the three-time TWF heavyweight fighter. However, I don't think that will happen. I don't have the insight. I'm not all-knowing, not all-seeing, so I can't tell you. But I don't believe it will happen. And he's got the gall to also, he was threatening Father Yule, Santa Claus, whatever you want to call him. So I don't really think he's going to have a happy Yule. I don't think the 12 days of Yule are going to be happy for him. Hell, I don't think Boxing Day is going to be happy for him either. But anyway, we do got a... Whoa! Well, okay, here's my Yule gift. And Cody Rhodes, that's your Yule gift. Here comes the Boxing Day gift. This is what it's going to look like. I'm going to be the TWF heavyweight fighter. That's what it's going to look like, folks. You don't like it? I don't bloody give a shit. Well, it looks like that's all the time we got here for Dynamite or Might. I, Michael Cole, with Daniel Bryan and Taz. We hope you like Dynamite or Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact or Hit.